very energetic crowd out here despite having to wait such a long time. Let's go ahead and walk through the line a little bit. People are now starting to file into the Coliseum. Periodically, they've been chanting things like 4 more years and just cheering in support of President Trump, waiting to hear him speak at today's rally. But many focusing on issues like health care, the border wall, and the Second Amendment. People wearing Make America Great Again hats and shirts, many holding umbrellas just because how warm it's been outside. But I did come across one man who was wearing a shirt in honor of his grandson. He says his grandson was killed in California by a man who was in this country illegally. He says that is why he is in support of President Trump building a border wall. Now, despite all of these supporters out here, I also did come across a few people who are against President Trump and his policies. They told us why they disagree with his policies.
I have no problem in you being here as long as you're here legally. That guy should have been vetted a long time ago. He has like 5 felonies, 17 misdemeanors. He's been there since he was a child.
Just his morals, like all the things he's been accused of what he thinks about immigrants, about what he thinks about other races, how he treats women. It's just all against our morals.
And we want to show you a live picture from Sky Harbor. That is Air Force One just touching down just moments ago. Just a little bit late. Normally that plane was supposed to arrive at about 5:50, so he's only about 10 minutes late or so. The president coming from California, where earlier today he held a fundraiser in Rancho Mirage at the home and golf course owned by Oracle chairman Larry Ellison. He's expected to raise about $14 million in a series of fundraisers over the next 3 days. This campaign stop actually just one of about 3 that he's expected to hold in the next several days. From here, he'll overnight in Las Vegas, but he's also expected to hold a rally in Colorado. And then just a day before the Nevada caucuses, the president also expected to hold a rally in Nevada. He has made a habit of showing up where the Democrats are often talking about their issues and holding their primaries and caucuses in the early part of this election season.
So a bit of the logistics here. We showed you earlier the event cargo and cars already lined up to take the president over to Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Also several people joining him on the tarmac there, including Governor Doug Ducey, there to greet the president as he arrives in the valley. The airplane as well, Air Force One landing here, an incredible scene. The blue and the gold and the white, we'll only see that for about 4 more years, a complete redesign of Air Force One on its way. So we're seeing that on the north runway as it lands out there. And the president heads to the Coliseum shortly.
Yeah.